It's Monday.
Which means it's time for episode 2 of Monday Motivation Season 2, where we are supercharging your productivity in order to, well, make you more productive, but in order to help you get more of what you want out of your life. If you joined us last week in episode 1, you should have now done the exercise that I explained to you, which helps you clear out all that mental clutter that as human beings, sometimes we just can't help but carry around with us, particularly worrying about stuff that we either can't control, stuff that, well, we can control, but that we don't do anything about, or worries that might never actually occur, things that might never actually happen in our lives. It's pointless. So if you have done the exercise, you should now be left with 5 areas of your life that you've written in your journal. I told everyone to get a journal, so if you've not got a journal yet, get a journal. You should be left with 5 areas of your life, or 5 worries that you can control. And over the next few weeks, we're going to be looking at making you more productive in order for you to have more time to deal with those things, so that hopefully in a few weeks, they're no longer worries of yours. If you've not done the exercise from episode 1, then get yourself over to actonthis.tv right now and do it before you watch any more of this video, because it won't make any sense to you otherwise. Have a look in the article section for Monday Motivation Season 2 Episode 1 and check that out. I will also put a link to it in the video description below. So, this week I want to look at a phenomenon that I am positive that everybody watching this video experiences probably daily. I'd say every day, actually, 100%. People will experience this every single day of their lives, and it's something that zaps the productivity out of your life very quickly and stops you from actually dealing with and working on stuff that's going to get rid of those 5 worries on your list. You know, it's stopping you from being productive and getting the most out of your life. It's something that a lot of productivity coaches term living in the grey zone. The grey zone looks a little bit like this, okay? It's grey, it is dull, it is uninspiring, and it robs you of your focus. Okay, for me, the grey zone is the one massive downside to the internet, to technology, to the fact that we are connected to everything in our own lives and everything in everyone else's lives 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, okay? Here is how the grey zone used to affect my life. Okay, I would be sat at this very desk and I might be writing an article for actonthis.tv. I could be planning a voiceover course for VOfocus.com. I might be working on my acting CV and sending emails to casting directors. Might be editing a show reel, editing my voice reel, something that I would class as a really high value task in my life. Something that if I do really well and focus on is going to add immense value to my life, positivity to my life, you know, and it's going to help me progress further in my career or, you know, any number of areas of my life. Now, this is what would happen, okay, as if you heard, has actually just happened whilst I've been making this video. Perfect example. Bing, my phone has just gone off. That's actually a Gmail message to say, yep, you've got an email on Gmail. Okay, but that would just be one thing. Sometimes I would go, bing, oh, there's a Facebook message. I might get an email to go, oh, you've been mentioned on Twitter. My phone might light up and go, oh, someone on Instagram has liked your picture. You know, things that would have my mind whirling going, oh, well, I'll check that out then, I'll do that. Suddenly, my focus is completely split, okay? It's divided into 3, 4, 5 areas, okay? And that one thing that I should be doing then starts to suffer, okay? People class sometimes multitasking as a positive. Let me tell you, multitasking is not a positive in your life. All it actually does is dilute the quality of your work, okay? What we need as human beings and what you need to do in order to sort those 5 things out that are currently on your list of worries is to start improving your focus, okay? You need to be laser focused on that one task in hand and not get distracted, because like I say, when all this is going off, you get distracted, your focus is split into 3, 4, 5 different areas, and all that actually happens is that one thing you should be working on either doesn't get done, gets done in maybe like 3 or 4 times the time it would normally take you, or gets done half as well as it should have been done in the first place. So do you relate to this? Because I bet you do, okay? In another area of my life actually, what I have started doing now is not even taking my phone to the gym with me, because I would go to the gym, go to the gym most days, and I might be doing a workout that should take 45 minutes to do, okay? I just work out for about 45 minutes a day. I'd just take my phone in and I'd find myself, again, getting distracted. I'd be answering emails in there. I'd be tweeting people back, all sorts of things in between sets when I'm in the gym. And that 45-minute workout, it ended up taking me an hour and a half. Okay, it's pointless. If I'd have left my phone at home, you know, I'd have done the 45-minute workout, I could have come back, and then I could have given true focus to those tasks to get them done better in half the time. So what I want you to do is get your journal out right now, and I want you to spend 5 minutes just writing down all those areas of your life where you get distracted, the things that distract you. It might be your phone, might be social media, might be people in your life. It doesn't have to be technology, but you will have those recurring themes that come up time and time again, that when you sit down to do something, you get distracted, okay? So write down all those things just to give you some awareness of those things in your life that take your focus away and rob you of focus so that you become less productive and you don't get stuff done. Write it down now, a list of as many things you can think of. Spend 5 minutes doing it. Pause the video and I'll be right here when you come back. I'm going nowhere. So just pause it now and write that list. Great, so now you should be aware of the things in your life that rob you of your focus and stop you being productive. Okay, now this is your homework and I want you to commit to this, guys. Seriously, if you do, it really will improve your lives. What I want you to do is for the next 5 days, schedule just 1 hour, okay, that's 60 minutes, that's all it is, 60 minutes of time into your calendar, okay, into your schedule. Make sure you schedule it. If you don't schedule it, I don't think you'll do it. So make sure you schedule just 1 hour into your life for the next 5 days, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to have the weekend off next weekend. Okay, within the hour, you're going to work on one of those 5 things in your list. So it's one every day, okay? You've got one worry every day that you're going to actually kind of focus on figuring out things that you need to do or working on things that you need to do in order to control that worry, control that area of your life. You're going to spend that 1 hour a day. Doesn't sound like much, guys, okay? But that's 5 hours a week. That's 20 focused hours a month. That's nearly one entire day of pure focus in your life. Trust me, this is going to make a massive difference to your productivity, okay? A massive difference to your life. And ultimately, you know, if those things that you're working on are to do with your acting career, it's going to make a massive difference to your acting career. That's 20 hours a month of pure focus that you can dedicate to yourself in order to get stuff done. And listen, guys, okay, if you need some help with this, I am more than happy to be your accountability partner, okay? All you need to do is on the first day when you've given yourself this 1 hour of pure focus time working on one of those tasks in your list, okay, tweet me. It's at Ross A. Grant, or tweet the site at Act On This TV. Then, if you don't tweet me the next day, or the next day, or the next day, I will be on your back, you know, tweeting you going, oi, have you done this today? Why haven't you done it? Because seriously, guys, you owe this to yourselves, okay? Commit to this, and I promise you those 20 hours a month are going to make such a massive difference. Just have some faith, do it, make this a habit, and you will see massive changes in your life. If you are watching this video on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the Act On This YouTube channel. If you're watching it on Facebook, then share it, like it, comment on it, you know, leave some comments. If you're watching it on Twitter, retweet it, give it to your friends, you know, and tweet people or tweet us, you know, let me know what you think of these videos. Or if you're on the Act On This website, make sure you log in. Please, if you're watching this on the Act On This website, log in before you leave and leave a comment in the comment section below. I make these videos for free for you guys, you know, to help you get more out of your life. And it gives me a lot of satisfaction when people do get in touch or comment, you know, to tell me that it is helping. So please, for the next 5 days, it's just 1 hour a day, guys. Give this to yourself. Work on those 5 things in your list, and let's see in episode 3 of Monday Motivation Season 2. Let's see how we can take this a little bit further. But if you don't do this exercise, we won't be able to do what I want to do with you next week. So please make sure you commit. Thanks very much. Go get them this week. I hope you get everything that you deserve, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye for now.
It's Monday.